sir. What's happening, family? It's me, your boy Trapvision 3D, man. Yup, enjoying my day off, man. You see it, had to little walking, got a little steps in this morning. Got me some steps in this morning. Had to do that, you know what I'm saying? I try to stay fit, getting ready for a cruise, if for those you guys don't know. Before we get started, man, yes, I got something in the mail today. Yup, that big white truck came up, dropped off this box. But you can't find out until like Friday. Sorry, that's just the way it, you know what I'm saying? What's in the box? You'll find out Friday. So today, man, like, I'm thinking about yesterday's video. Something I didn't do, and, you know, I didn't even give it any thought. Nobody said anything to me about this, but I said, you know what? For the people that's like, okay, we hit 300 subscribers, right? So a lot of y'all already know when I say flame review, you're like, okay, you're going to give 5 flames. And it's, you know, it goes without question. You already know what it is. But this is how I kind of view stuff, man. And I didn't explain this for those people that's not familiar with how I do stuff. All right, so what I have is a flame review. It's basically me looking at this Invicta watch, or there will be some other watches coming, like non-Invicta watches. And I'll rate them based on a few things, you know, like, do they have replay value? Replay value basically is, will you buy this watch again if it came in a different color? Will you wear this watch on a regular basis? Also, I look online, how many times have you seen this watch posted? How many people have said anything about it? When they buy off of Shop HQ, how many times have they posted 5-star versus 2 to 3 stars and stuff like that? There's a few things that go into it. Then the price, of course, you know. Some watches I feel like aren't worth it, man. Because if you're buying a watch just for vacation, you're going to throw that thing back in a box. There's no need in getting it. I want you to get something you enjoy. So that brings us up to speed now. That's why I'm doing this, all right? So before I get started, I have on a Sabacco Noma 3, which the story behind this watch, Ryan Johnson talked me into this watch. Yeah. He talked me into this watch, man, and boy, you got me. You got me because he kind of called me out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he asked me how many of these I had. I was like, I think at the time I only had one, really. And he said, one? Think you should add some more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what you talking about? And then it comes on Power Play. I look at it and I'm like, ah. Then they drop the price on it. I'm like, ah. He said, well, you know, I mean, I don't know what else we can do. I mean, the price is dropping. And he's calling me out. He's typing it out. I said, ooh, I got you, bro. I got you. And I end up getting a watch. I enjoy it, man. It's pretty heavy. And it is a tool watch, man. The thing, you know, it got the screw down crown. It has a, here, check this out. You see that? The crown comes up. And all of it is screwed down. Even the function pushers, chronograph. So I can actually, the date is right. So Vic, leave me alone. Vic, don't be trying to come for me on this watch because my date is right. So anyway, the lightning has already been struck, man. So let's jump off into these watches. First watch that I really want to talk about. Now, this particular one, you saw the title, right? It's Pro Diver Family. That's what I got right here. It's a Jason Taylor, man. And this is one of my favorite Pro Divers that I have in my collection to date. There's another one, which I will be covering this later on in the week. But this one has diamonds in it, man. Mother of pearl. The date on it is wrong because it's not activated. It's not ticking. Hadn't been worn in a couple days. So it's a 41-hour power reserve on this watch with the NH35. Believe it's like 100, 200 meter water resistance. I could be wrong with that. Love the back of it. Of course, it got that yellow rotor. An Invicta rotor. That's how you know it's an Invicta. Because that rotor, anybody that uses NH35s, a lot of other companies have theirs silver. Invicta chose yellow, making it very distinctive. And of course, it has the Invicta badging all over it. Scissor style deployment clasp, pretty solid black ion plating. It's a beautiful watch, and I paid when this watch was available, and I think you may be able to buy it off of eBay, or you maybe sometimes the Invicta stores have them. You know, they'll resurface every once in a while. I paid $118 for this watch, which I think, I mean, overall is pretty good price. Hold up, listen to it. Yeah. The bezel has 120 clicks. Love it. Let me set it back. So if you're looking for a watch that you want to take on a cruise, and keep in mind, if you're gonna buy anything, If you shop on Shop HQ, this week will be that week to get it, because sometimes it takes a little longer for certain watches to get to your house, and depends on where you live at. If you live in the South, you got a Invicta store near you. If you live in New York, you probably have an Invicta store. If you're trying to get a good price, the Invictahstores.com, you may want to look and see if they have one of these. But this is something you need to. Plus, it's a Jason Taylor, number limited. You know what I'm saying? They don't even make this. You know what I'm saying? Next up is, there's a story behind this watch. One of the reasons, you know what? I saw the watch. This right here is a Hydromax. Take a good look at it. That's abalone on there, on the dial. And the lume markers are solid, man. And yes, that one got a deeper click to it. Whew. No play, man. There's no play in this thing. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The reason why I got this particular watch was is the iridescence. You see that? I never had an iridescent watch. I thought that was dope. I saw this and I said, wait a minute. Rolex got a watch like that. I saw the Rolex before I actually saw this one. 2013 or 2012, somewhere around there. It was a deep sea challenge or something like that. Man, that thing was huge. And of course, you saw the pictures up on there. But I remember seeing this watch. And I said, man, Invicta got a watch just like that. Now, the difference between the two, of course, it's an Invicta. This don't go nowhere near as deep as that one does. This one's 1,000 meters. It's still substantial, still cool. Screw down crown, which again, it has a date complication on it. It's simple in use, man. So this is something that you should add. And I'm going to show you something. Look at that. You see that? That's if you want to put on a wetsuit. It gives you like a little bit more space. Or even if you are you have big wrists. And even after you take, you don't want to take all your links out, you could just adjust. Pretty nice watch. Look how thick. Boom, boom. That crystal's super thick, man. Dang. Yep. That one, pretty dope. Add that to your collection. And that's a watch, again, that's a watch that you can take and wear past the cruise. Now, let's get it to the rated watch. I gotta rate this watch. Let's revisit this Pro Diver, right? Now check that out. That's a Pro Diver. 52 millimeter. Hydroplated. This watch is amazing. What does that remind you of? To my anime fans. Yeah. That's the dragon, man. Now, I was born in the year 1977, so of course, by their calendar, I was born in the year of the dragon. This was hydroplated. You see that? You actually feel it. You can actually feel it, and you don't have to worry about fingerprints. Now, I will say this. I think this is an amazing watch, through and through. It's not a reserve watch. It's if you look at this, it does have subdials on it. However, the subdials are really not that clear. It's because the watch is busy with the dragon on it, so it distracts. You literally have to study it a little bit just to see. So that's more of a con on it. But I didn't get this watch for the chronograph. Which, again, if you're going to go swimming with this watch, do not push or touch your chronograph while you're in the water, because you will damage the watch. But overall, it's a pretty hefty watch. It's not as heavy as any other watches they have in their lineup, but it is, however, a substantial timepiece. Of course, that's the case back. Has a dragon on the back, and it tells you the model number and everything back there. And it also tells you the water resistance. So, Flame Fusion Crystal, baby. Flame Fusion Crystal. That is a goal for me. And I want the microphone to get all of that goodness. Yeah. It's smooth, man. It's not a lot of play. Actually, it's a little bit of play. I take that back. It is some play. I'm just looking at that. It's some play in there. It's a lot more play than my other ones, man. I'm going to let you see it. See that? That's too much play, bro. Ooh. Ooh, that affects the review. Oh, man. Dang. Man, he almost made it. You almost made it. I still like it, though. I still like it. But that is, because listen, you know what's crazy? Is I spin that thing. Now, of course, on the dial, the numbers are there. You can't really see it. But again, this is more of a fashion statement than anything. Can you wear this watch past the cruise? Of course you can. Because I didn't buy this with the cruise in mind. I bought this because I got a lot of blue stuff. You know, blue is my favorite color. They also come in the red and the black. I would like to see if they come out with a green. Maybe a yellow. I don't know. I don't know how this would look in yellow. Probably crazy. Maybe if they did the whole graffiti theme on this thing, you know what I'm saying? Minus the dragon, is like putting some other characters in there. Who knows? But I can tell you this. I will buy this watch again. You know, I do like the red one. It's red and black. Reminds me of the Dudley Boys when they were wrestling. Anybody WWF fans? Dudley Boys used to wear that red and black camo. That dragon in this rendition looks just like that. Reminds me of that. So, again, it's I like the watch, the clasp. You lost me on the hollow links, Invicta. I see that the end links were hollow. Yeah, I don't like hollow links on my ends. I don't. I really don't, man. Am I being too picky, critical? No, I don't think so. If I am, let me know. If you guys listen, chime in. Let me know what you think of each watch I just showed. Do you think these cruise worthy and go past the cruise watches that you could put in your every day? This is, you know, another thing that before I give the review, the one thing I like about this watch is it's different. It breaks the monotony. It like if you got some serious watches in your collection, switch up, grab this. I'm giving this thing 4.5 flames strong. 4.5 flames. You need to put this in your collection. That you got to get that in your collection. Either one. The only thing I didn't like about it is the hollow end links and that new. I mean, I don't know. Does anybody else have this? Is your bezel, is it loose? Because mine is like loose. Like it's a lot. I don't like a lot of playing mine. I don't. I mean, some I'll deal with, but we're getting closer to the cruise. I will have another episode that drops tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. And as always, please get your immune system up. You see that? It's right there in my hand, the palm of my hand. Get your immune system up. Get your airborne. And it's brought to you by Simply, because she cares about your health. Anyway, family, man, that's my time. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Thank you guys for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click down there. If there's anything that you want to see in any future shows, man, let your boy know. We got some more rant report stuff coming up. A rant report. Guess what? I got another special guest coming up. So look out for that, man. Until then, family, I'm about to enjoy the rest of my day off. You know what I'm saying? You guys be blessed.